Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have news, so let's get to it. The very first thing I want to show you guys are the official factory released samples of the Nanmu Spinosaurus, both versions. I know we often get concerned as to whether the prototypes will look similar to what the actual factory released versions look like, and with Nanmu it seems to be kind of hit or miss. Most of the time they look pretty close, but sometimes they're a little off. However, if you look at these images here of the Spinosaurus figures, you can definitely see that the overall presentation of the final product is really well done. I actually have both pre-ordered, and I'm really happy that I ordered this limited edition version because it's actually really quite nice. I really do quite like the paint scheme on it, but of course we always have the original JP3 color scheme to go with, which is very iconic, very beautiful looking, and I think they absolutely nailed the color scheme on this one, or at least from these images. Again, I won't be able to tell exactly how much I like it until I actually have it in hand and I get to look at it in person, but as of this video here, I am definitely very impressed with these paint apps. And as far as Nanmu goes, we also have a few images of the unpainted prototype of their Mosasaurus, getting just a better look at it. I'm really psyched for this one. It's going to be quite large, that's for sure. I believe the size is 63.2 centimeters or about 24.8 inches, so that is definitely a very big figure, easily the largest of all the Nanmu figures so far. Being 1/35th scale, you knew it would be pretty big, but that is definitely an impressive size. You can definitely see, however, a little bit of a size comparison here with this image with the Indoraptor and Carnotaurus. They're kind of in the jaws of the Mosasaurus, really giving you a good idea of the sheer size, but also just of the beauty of the sculpt. I think that it is really nicely sculpted, as all Nanmu figures are, and I cannot wait to see the painted up prototype in the very near future. And then also from Nanmu, we had a bit of a surprise. Over the weekend, we got images of another upcoming Nanmu release, and they are going to be releasing an Apatasaurus, and that is so awesome to me. Apatasaurus seems to get skipped over when it comes to Jurassic World type figures all the time, so I am beyond excited to see an Apatasaurus getting released. Even though it's not an official Jurassic World figure, it's still awesome. It's clearly sculpted in the Jurassic World type appearance. I can't wait to see what the painted up prototype looks like, but man, this is an absolutely beautiful looking Apatasaurus. Honestly, kind of similar in sculpt to the Sideshow version, which is one of my favorite Apatasaurus figures, but here you can see the entire line and everything that they will be releasing or have released so far. It's shaping up to be one incredible lineup, that is for sure. Most of the figures that I've received already are all awesome, and I'm sure that they will continue to be awesome, so cannot wait for the next Nanmu release. Quite a few things going on currently, as you can see, so it's definitely a very exciting time to be a fan of Nanmu. Then speaking of Jurassic World, if you are a fan of Prime 1 Studios, then you may know already, but if you don't, the Indominus Rex 1/15th scale statue has officially gone up for pre-order. We were given numerous new images of it, giving you a really good idea of just how nice it looks. Again, Prime 1 just absolutely kills it with every single release, it seems. When it comes to Jurassic World style statues, I really don't see too many people even competing with them when it comes to overall quality and presentation. Companies like Iron Studios and Chronicle Collectibles just aren't on their level, and you can really see that here when it comes to this Indominus Rex. I think that they nailed the sculpt on it for sure. The paint scheme also looks really nice. Beautiful realism all over the place when it comes to the figure. It almost looks like a complete scene just taken straight out of the movie and brought to life here in this statue. Really nice work. I don't know for sure if it's up for pre-order on the Chronicle Collectibles website, as I do believe they have the exclusive rights to the Prime 1 statues to sell here in the United States, but I do believe it is currently up for pre-order on the Prime 1 Studios website. Then we have news from Rebor. We have the newest image of the final paint scheme of these Grab N Go Spinosaurus figures, and I think that the paint scheme for this, they kind of insinuated that it was inspired by another very famous figure of past, so I'm pretty sure that the inspiration here would be the Spinosaurus, but I really can't say for sure. Regardless, it definitely has a very nice color scheme to it. Very plain, very simple, but overall very realistic, really well done. So I'm definitely excited about all four of those. And then we also got another look at these upcoming X-Rex figures. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of them. It's not exactly my thing, but the more images that I see of them, the more impressed I get. And you can see that there are actually going to be numerous versions, which there is a metallic version that you can see here, and they really do look quite cool, honestly. It's not something that I would normally run out and buy, but this is so incredibly awesome looking that I may end up actually having to purchase these and add them to my collection, just because it's not something you see very often. It's not your everyday dinosaur figure, which you can say that most times, honestly, from Rebor, but I think that they do look really, really cool in these images, so I'm probably going to have to buy them. Then we also have some more images of the upcoming W Dragon JP3 female Velociraptor, and kind of giving you an idea of a size comparison, because I've had a few people asking me about how big it would be. You can see it here next to the W Dragon Spinosaurus. Now, if you happen to have the W Dragon Spinosaurus, you'll know that that figure is huge, absolutely massive, and this Velociraptor to be significantly larger than the Spinosaurus is really, really impressive to me. It definitely is a very big model and really well done. I love the base that's included and everything else. Cannot wait to get a hold of this at some point and review it for you guys, because it honestly looks breathtaking for sure. These alternate images just kind of showing you the overall beauty of the model help to really sell me on that as well, because it is incredibly well done. And if the final product turns out anything like this prototype, this is going to be the best JP3 Velociraptor that I've ever seen as far as the female version goes. And then when it comes to Mattel, the 12-inch Basic Spinosaurus has officially shown up in store. I'm not quite positive what store it is exactly that it has shown up in. Just looking at these images, I kind of tried to look at the products in the background and the shelves and everything and try to get an idea of exactly where the person found it. Unfortunately, I don't quite know. I thought maybe Kohl's, because in my area Kohl's seems to be the primary place that is stocking the 12-inch basic figures, but unfortunately that doesn't look like Kohl's to me, or at least not my local Kohl's, so I don't really know for sure. However, the fact that it has shown up in store in the United States gives me hope that I will hopefully find it very soon, along with many of you out there, because I personally am a huge fan of the basic figures. I really do love them, and for a Spinosaurus now to be introduced to the line, that is incredibly exciting for me. Hopefully we'll get a green Rex at some point too, to kind of go into a diorama with the Spinosaurus that we have here currently. But as of right now, this showing up gives me a great deal of excitement for the basic line, and I will be searching relentlessly for this until I can find it and add it to my collection. So that's all the news I've got, guys. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way, but until then, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of any future videos, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.